So here we have our full chart, which we talked about in the video on the previous slide. So if you didn't quite get that, it's here for you also. Now, about the translation of the imperfect subjunctive, we're not going to translate them in a drastically different way. As with all other subjunctives, the translation of an imperfect subjunctive relies on the type of clause that it's in, so adjussive or a purpose clause. Typically, we're actually not going to use imperfect subjunctives with adjussive because we really don't have much of a way to change that whole let idea. It's pretty much going to be a present tense idea. So we're not going to see a lot of imperfect tense adjussive subjunctives. That's mostly going to be present. So we're going to keep practicing them, but not so much with the imperfect. We will see imperfect subjunctives, though, in purpose clauses, and then a little later in this chapter, we're going to start the result clause, which is kind of similar as well. And for these, we'll typically use helping verbs like were or would, and then in the purpose clause, we'll use might. And the imperfect subjunctive has a slightly different use than the present subjunctive. It's used when the main verb is past tense. So I don't know if you noticed last chapter, pretty much all of the sentences we translated had a present tense main verb before our purpose clause. That's because the present tense subjunctive is used with a present tense main verb. Likewise, the imperfect subjunctive is used with the past tense main verb. So we're going to kind of use that in our purpose clause. Our purpose clauses still as we're practicing this chapter.